Hi everybody, I'm going to do a couple of vegetables here, so it's going to be over a couple of days. Who doesn't like Brussels sprouts? Or should I say the other way around? Most people don't like them, but here's how I want to make sure you do like them. Now I cut these in half, and now I'm going to cut them in half again. And I'm going to blanch them. Blanch them is just heating them with a little bit of water and softening them before we put them into a frying pan with fat and a bit of sugar and of course garlic. That's the staple there, and I'm going to use bacon and walnuts today. You can cook your bacon from frozen as I just did, or you can have it defrosted beforehand. And you want to get it really nice and crispy. Don't forget, I love to save that bacon fat. Don't throw it away. Cook with it when you make another meal. It's heavenly, believe me. All right, so now the Brussels sprouts are about to go in. I blanched them with a little bit of water, but vegetables give off a little bit of water anyway when they cook. So I'm going to drain that right now. And I'm actually going to cook the rest of the Brussels sprouts in the bacon and the bacon fat. Hello, you want to make sure the bacon is crispy before you put the Brussels sprouts in. Then I got some nice brown sugar here. You can use any kind of sugar. Or you don't have to use sugar if you're a health nut, which I'm not. Here we go. And at the end, I'm going to put some walnuts, crushed walnuts at the end because you want to keep your nuts crispy. I was not talking to a man then. You want to keep your walnuts crispy. How about that? So yeah, you want to keep them crispy till the very end. So maybe a couple of minutes before you're ready to serve. When the Brussels sprouts look like they're really, really ready, then we put the walnuts in. Excuse me. Another vegetable dish I absolutely love are root vegetables roasted in the oven at 400 for about 35 minutes. I have just greased the pan with real grease. That's the fat off the top of the bones that have been cooking. So that's the fat, greased with that. I've chosen to use root vegetables. So as you can see, this is a rutabaga. It's like a turnip, but it's more buttery. So I've got one of them. I love parsnips. I got lots of parsnips. I've got, you could call it a yam or a sweet potato. I really don't know the difference. I think it's a sweet potato, but I call it a yam. Actually, the other way around. I think it's a yam, but I call it a sweet potato. I want to bang this and put all of that in there, which is like a whole clove of garlic plus another clove of garlic, which I've opened up. Because we're on quarantine right now, so no one's going to be staying anywhere near us. So we can eat as much garlic as we like. I've also got beetroot. Anyone knows what to do with the leaves of beetroot? I would love your suggestions because otherwise it's going to go into the bin. But right now we've got beetroot, which is a root vegetable. So we've got that, and we've also got onions. And the secret ingredient, when I put it in the pan, right before I do that, I will put in some brown sugar and sprinkle that on top. And I will put also some more of that wonderful flavorful fat, which we got from the bones. That boy. Wait, do you like my root vegetables, darling? Do you, my little boy? Yeah, it's amazing. He just loves everything. When my voice gets excited, so does our boy. We're doing. Now for finishing touches. The sugar, the brown sugar, yum. That brings out the actual sweetness in the root vegetables, and of course some of our lovely fat, which the tin was greased in. Toss it around. Lots of garlic. That's 2 heads of garlic in here, onions, a rutabaga, sweet potatoes, beetroot, parsnips. I could have used carrots, but I forgot. Anyway, we've got lots of vegetables here that's going to go in the oven 400 for about 25 minutes until you start to see them crisp up a little bit. It goes to a hot oven. Now let's see how they are now. I had to put them in for 15 minutes longer, so 45 minutes, 400, and that's what you have. Look, gosh, they do look rather good. Yeah, you want to keep them nice and chunky, and while they're cooking, you want to just turn them over. You want to keep turning them. You know, every 15 minutes, just turn them. quick and easy creamed spinach in 5 minutes or less. Starting out with chopped garlic straight into the fat. And then what you're going to use is at least 3 times the amount of spinach that you actually think you're going to use, because it reduces to basically a very small amount. So after that garlic has cooked nicely on the stove, the spinach is going to go straight in. After that wilts down, we put in either feta cheese, Parmesan cheese, or blue cheese, any kind of cheese, and sour cream. So we have sour cream and cheese that go in at the end. Now it's cooked. Now you add whatever kind of cheese that you like. I'm gonna do Parmesan today. And sour cream. This goes straight into the blender after it is cooked for just about a couple of seconds, that's all. You want to pulse it. Then now we have a perfect consistency for creamed spinach, right, Max? Are you wagging your tail? Creamed spinach in less than 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, look at the dog. Creamed spinach and Max on his back. Typical.